Hey, how's it going? This is the control entity with another channeled message. Okay. So there's somebody out there who can't sleep. You're having trouble sleeping. Let's see what is on your mind. There is something you've been thinking about. Okay, you want to make a transition from some point in your life where you've been concentrating a little bit too much on your ideas. Your creative ideas are worth a lot. They actually bring you a lot of happiness. It really puts you in a frame of mind where you value yourself and appreciate the way your life has been going. Whenever you think about um, the the creative part of what you do with your day, what you think about all day. But you have this growing feeling lately that in order to find a true happiness, a true purpose in life where you feel really fulfilled, you're going to have to put things into action. You can't just dream about things all the time. You're going to have to have some kind of implementation of these ideas in order to feel a sense of accomplishment and a real um, a real like purpose in this world, a real meaning in this world is what you're looking for. And you you believe that put taking action instead of just dreaming all day is the way to find that meaning. So Page of Cups represents your mentality. It's sort of like how this King of Wands is about really owning and appreciating your own creativity, but the Page of Cups is more about, it's just in order to do what you think is right now, you're gonna have to lead with your feelings or face some of your feelings in a way that you haven't been, and so that you feel like maybe you're a little bit amateurish or not totally in your element as far as expressing your emotions. And that's it. You're gonna have to also, that's valid, but in order to overcome that, you're gonna have to take one of those creative ideas and choose one of them. So you can't just be the king of valid creative ideas, because there's only so much time in your day. You only have so much motivation and energy every day before you have to sleep again. You're gonna have to pick one of those ideas and run with it and really dedicate yourself to it, make a commitment, and that commitment's gonna also require sacrifice of maybe not working on any of the other ideas right now. You're going to have to pick one of the ideas, and then for better or for worse, stick with that until you see it to its fruition. And this Four of Pentacles is just that a reassurance that you have the resources to do this. You actually have like the money and time and patience to actually follow through on one of those ideas. And so if you can handle being sort of a novice and maybe a little bit out of your element feeling when it comes to expressing your emotions, the idea that came to your mind first when I first said that you got to pick one, that's the idea you should go with. Just go with the first one. That's what the ace stands for. And, just know that you have what it takes to pull that off. And this other card fell out of the pile when I picked those three cards. The Three of Wands, it's sort of, you might see the image on it. It's a person standing, staring off into the distance with those three wands. And I see these 3-card pulls as a past, present, and future sometimes. So that is a strong indication that one of the clearest messages that's going to come through is this last 3-card pull, which is past, present, and future. So when we're talking about your past, it's the 10 of Pentacles. The present is the 4 of Swords, contemplation. And the future is the King of Pentacles. So this is really about resources. In the past, your vision used to be that someday you're gonna accumulate all of these resources, and you have this idyllic image in your mind that you will reach some sort of finish line where you have enough and you've accumulated enough accolades and money, and you will have the patience and time to do your ideas the way that you always have. But the King of Pentacles is in your future. So the difference between the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is that the 10 of Pentacles is about someday achieving that. So in the past, you used to think someday you will go through all of these trials and tribulations, but it will be worth it because you will accomplish that. But the King of Pentacles is what's actually in your future, which is having a very strong, well-developed resource that you can count on, that you have what you need, but are also very, very experienced in your element with that one thing. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not as realistic as you used to think, where you're just going to get every single thing you want. When you're younger, or when you think you have all the time in the world at a certain point in your life, you are imagining that you would just be able to do every single thing, but that's not possible. The reason that we have a finite time on this world is in order to zoom in and focus on a certain aspect of life, which is different for every person. You need to pick one of those, and the thing to do in the present with this 4 of Swords is contemplation. You need to give yourself, even though the general message of this reading seems to be about moving forward and with one of your creative ideas, and like choosing a project, choosing a mission, sort of. The 4 of Swords points out that there's a counterintuitive step that you have to do first, which is to don't put a lot on your plate right now. Don't try to accomplish anything, in fact, at first. You need to give yourself a lot of relaxation and time alone and contemplation. This is not a time to try to keep up with all of your other responsibilities today. You need to just give yourself the space to sit and think about what that project really is and what it's really going to take to sacrifice and concentrate on one of your creative ideas and really, really follow through on it with all of your resources and all of your energy. That's the channel message that I have for you today. I hope it helps.